Terrence, man. I'm
Terrence.
telling, like when I played with him, I played CarX for
Then
a
have
few
him
years
jump in.
now. Like
If
my
you drive with him like
yeah,
that, then have him jump in so you can both of you can do a tandem. And because you're
yeah,
used to the driving of each other right here, then that would be nice. All right,
yeah.
starting the
And
stream
Music
all
Mike
over
too.
again.
He's been pretty good.
Yeah, Music
No, yeah,
Mike's
of course.
practicing. All right, guys, we back. The stream at the end. Oh my God, we got disconnected. This is the second part of the stream right here. So if you're watching this, then there's part one. If you haven't seen that part, go look it up. All right. I don't know what happened. We got disconnected, so we're on again. I got Daredevil here with me from CarX Drift, and we're gonna do what we do, man. We're trying to play skate without getting disconnected like last night. Last night it happened 3 times. We had to start the stream over. Eventually, we got a good stream at midnight, and we went for an hour and a half. It's happening again. So there is a 30, I think it's like a 38-minute or 35-minute stream that came before this one. If you're watching this, this is part 2, all right? I'm going to see if I can get something done here and get off real quick before they do this again, because I do not have enough time to restart nothing again. I'm just going to continue, all right? I don't want the stream to be in multiple parts, but we're already creating a part 2 right here. All right. We're hopping right back into skate. Everything was already running. We just have to restart the stream, all right? And move that out the way. This is back up here. And let me just load this up on my phone so I can keep an eye on it. I see the icon spinning on my phone. I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong. It's going to end the stream. All right, I think we're back. I'm going to have to go back in the park.
Welcome to the Bag of Tricks tour. Now that Izzy showed you how to look at the world like a skater, it's time to give your trick repertoire a boost.
The good thing is I completed all of my tasks already, so.
Some more ways to grind.
Yeah, I gotta complete some, man. I haven't played it in a bit.
Yeah, because the task, if you don't do them, they don't give you no money. And you need the money to buy the sneakers and the jeans and all that stuff in the store, so. You have to take the ticks, use that to convert it into Sandvan bucks. If not, you're going to have to use real world money to buy clothes in here. This game is like a fashion show. They are putting so many brands in here. Yeah, I see that.
I was looking at their store before.
A lot of brands coming in. Nike, Vans, Adidas, Santa Cruz. Quite a few brands are bringing their real world merch in here. And Nike is promoting new sneakers in here. Like
that's pretty cool.
They have an Air Force One that I got. Different from the one I'm wearing now. The SB Dunks. But there's like low Air Force Ones in white that just came out. They had it in here.
Oh, okay.
So you can have it in the virtual world and go buy the real one. They use the game to promote the sneakers, and they made a lot of money on it, man. A lot of these kids are just buying up the currency they're using here, and they're just using it to buy the clothes inside the game itself. So that they can dress up some crazy fashions while they play.
I see why, though, because the outfits are pretty sick.
Yep. They had a Nike SB event up in here a couple of months ago on season 3.
Yeah.
But they turned one of the park into a full-blown Nike event with ramps painted up with the Nike logos on it. They had
that's crazy.
Compete. Yep. Full sponsorship on it. And they had some dope sneakers that you could actually get.
Yeah, I was actually like looking through all of it today.
George, you want to join me? George, add, wait a minute. George, if you're still listening, add me to your friends list. Just add me, man. DJPABLOTV. I forgot that we got disconnected. I was looking at the older chat. George left me a message, and damn, I hate when this shit happens, man. I don't know what's going on. But Xfinity is just acting crazy lately. Hold on, let me go back into this right here. Take this off the damn screen and live.
You're doing 7 o'clock for the stream tomorrow again?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the day job, get home, do dinner, Where the heck is the chat?
There was another, I think it was another Japan map that I saw today. That was pretty freaking hard.
Yeah, there's more than one.
Even more narrow. Like most of my cars, even my E46 couldn't fit.
Yeah.
I had to get my Miata out, bro. It was crazy.
That's so it is, man.
I barely used the Miata.
So sometimes I gotta check.
And then
sometimes I gotta check to make sure I get something that most people can use. Some of the tracks are real difficult.
A lot of freaking like routes to take and stuff too.
All right, where the heck is this chat right here?
Hey, maybe we should do Red Rock soon, because that's definitely one of my favorite.
All right, I'm gonna check.
I know you probably did one a while ago.
Yeah, we did Red Rock. We're gonna do it again, but we did it. All right, let me type this in here. John Joe is in the chat. Let me see right here. John Joe.
Or East Toad. That's another good one.
I don't know what Xfinity is doing. Something ain't right.
What happened?
Okay. John Joe, what up? Yo, this is acting weird as hell tonight. I gotta check down detector and see what's up with Xfinity. But Xfinity's been acting weird for quite a few days now. Yeah, I can't see when he gets back in the chat.
I mean, as soon as I got in on CarX, I was struggling a little bit to get in, and then you restarted that lobby, and I got right in.
Yep. Some weird shit's been happening, man. I heard we've been getting hacked. I heard they hacked the water plant. I think
a lot of places, man.
I think Iran is attacking us on a cyber level. They're hacking a lot of places because of this war, and the government's holding it down.
Know, man.
No, they said it on the news. They mentioned the water plants that they hacked. They got in. No, I think they hacked something else. They're trying to fight us in a cyber war. Lately,
with all the crazy AI crap we have, and people that we got that are with a lot of money and everything, I don't know, man. I feel like we got a lot more people here with a lot more gadgets, I should say.
Yeah. Well, you see, the problem is, as much as we are sophisticated, sometimes our adversaries are
we're
smarter
involved
guys.
with the wrong people, I feel like, man.
Our enemies have very smart guys as well. We got a lot of talented people in those countries who know computers very well. And as much as we think, because we are so big and powerful, a lot of times our computers are not secured. They give us the image that they like everything is good. And then when we find out, oh my God, this thing was easy, a kid could hack into it. Because we get hacked all the time. You would think that we would have the most secured computers in the world. And every time you hear that we're getting hacked, you're like, how in the world are they hacking us? Don't we have the best minds? Probably not. We get hacked all the time. Chinese do it.
I was about to say China's like ahead of us in a few things there.
On a lot of things.
They're
ahead of us on a lot of things.
Yeah.
You ever seen any videos from China? When the YouTubers go to China and they make videos. You ever seen any of those videos? If you ever watch one of them.
I've seen when Speed went into China.
All right. And you see what they did when Speed went. They made sure that they showed
everybody showed up to him, man.
They made sure that
couldn't even
Speed
walk.
saw a lot. They made sure Speed see a lot. But Speed is the perfect billboard to advertise for them. They showed him a lot just to make the people here know, listen, we are ahead of you guys. Whether your government let us in to your economy or not, we are
They got
ahead.
cities on freaking buildings.
Yeah. They got cars that drive in the ocean. Amphibious cars.
That's crazy.
They got an SUV that comes with a drone that you can deploy the drone to go check the traffic for you. And then it flies back to the car and goes right back. The top opens and it goes back in. And you just drive away, man. It comes with the car. The car comes with its own drone that's deployed out of the roof of the car. It's an SUV and it goes out, check the traffic, goes ahead and then report data back to the car so that the driver can have an idea what is going on up ahead.
Yeah, nah, that's
Yeah.
wild.
And that's something you can just buy with ease in China.
Even
and pricing is better.
Yeah, even though like friggin' they made like those robotic legs for paralyzed people.
Yep.
Like when they could move they could just basically put them on like how they look like a big what those braces look like when people like have knee injuries or something.
Yeah, it's like an exoskeleton type.
Yeah, and then move forward. Like you have a remote control for it.
Yeah, it can make you walk again.
It's like it's crazy.
Yep. China is so far ahead, man.
A lot of people don't realize. You know, and it's like that's some big words to kind of say, like
no,
we're the best country, because we're also not the only country with
it's a fact. There's
freedom,
nothing we can
I would say either.
You see, there's nothing we can do. We dropped the ball on creativity. At first, we were using them to make stuff for us, not knowing that by them building the stuff,
like that.
By them building the stuff, it was gonna make them learn.
Yeah, I feel like our government worries about what's going on in other countries, you know what I mean? Instead of worrying about what we gotta do in here, you know?
The problem is not really our government. The problem is the private sector who went to China and opened factories and used Chinese to do the work. Not knowing that while they were making stuff for you, they were learning how to do it for themselves. And then their educated people with the government backing them use the knowledge that they got from us and use it against us. They learned how to make our shit. And because they were making our shit for peanuts, we didn't consider that they might make it for themselves.
So they pulled some kind of like spy situation there.
Well, not really. The thing is, when you got companies hiring them to make stuff, we didn't consider the fact that they're going to retain the knowledge. If you taught us how to make stuff, how long is it going to take for you to decide you want to go on your own? Because what China did was go on their own. They were working for us. And then one day they said, we don't want to work for you no more. We can do it ourselves. And they went on their own. But now they already learned so much because we exploited them for pennies. And they were smarter than us. They took the opportunity to learn our shit by working for almost nothing. But the real prize was the knowledge they were going to gain while working for us for no money. So when we were celebrating their cheap labor, they were like, really, it is worth more than you think. When we are working for you guys, we are learning everything from you. And when we learn enough, we will go on our own and we are going to be better than you. That's what they did. After building our products for so many years, they learned everything about us. And then they learned how to make stuff better. Because we could do better here, but because of greed, they hold back. And the Chinese government is like, nah, you don't do that here. We, the government, decides how far we can go with the technology. And the government said, fine. Instead of holding back the people and forcing them to buy stuff that you want them to buy, the Chinese government says, nope, we want you boys to go as fast as you can. Anything you need, let us know. Our goal is to be better than them. And the Chinese scientist is not worrying about how many millions he's going to get. He's going to take what Xi Jinping gives to it. Because he's got no choice. Here, they're like, bro, let me see the money or I'm not budging. I ain't building shit until you boys tell me how many billions I'm going to get out of this. This is why we haven't gotten anywhere. Because everyone's too busy negotiating the contract. They're too busy trying to figure out the money part, while the Chinese was like, we don't even worry about the money. Our job is to be number one. They did it, man. While we were too busy trying to negotiate the contract. They did that shit.
I'm so confused because I don't know what happened if I'm not in your game anymore or something. I'm in the party with you, but it's being weird, man.
Internet connection is crazy. As I said, it's like we're getting hacked or something. We've been having problems with the stream at night. This week, I noticed that I'm getting disconnected. Usually it would slow up and it would lag. Now I'm getting completely knocked off. It's not slowing up, it just stops.
That marks the end of this era.
And my OBS is
I've seen that.
My OBS is still feeding data. YouTube is saying it's getting data from me, but the stream just ends on its own. I don't know what's going on. So unless YouTube server is getting attacked or something. I don't know. Something is messing up, causing the streams to end. And it's not like I'm lagging and then eventually it ends. I'm playing normal speed and it just goes boop, offline. It just knocks off the internet and all of a sudden the stream is just gone.
I don't know if you've ever there's a spot on here that I actually forgot about that I go up.
All right, I'm gonna leave this spot.
basically jump off a building.
I know it.
And there's like a big ramp.
I know where it is. I go there from time to
Near
time.
the X Games.
Yeah, it's a park down the road. I'm gonna go there right now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave here. This spot, I don't like the setup tonight in this spot. The one last night was better. I can't really do much. You go under here in reverse and then go out on the street. All right, that park you're talking, I'm gonna go there right now.
See,
It's actually a cool spot. It's actually a very cool spot. I like going on that roof. I do big tricks from there from time to time. All right, it's that way down the road. I'm skating to it right now.
Let's see, because I want to see if you're on the map. This is crazy. Because my shit's been acting crazy too.
Yeah, but if you're in the game with me, you should be able to see me. But as I said, I don't know what's going on, but I think we're under attack. I think someone's attacking our entire internet infrastructure, man. They're not going to tell us up front. The media will report whatever they find. They've been saying it on the news that we got attacked multiple times. They're trying to take out our water grid. But the Iranians apparently is trying to mess up our water system. But I think something else is on, because I have Dawn Detector on my phone. Dawn Detector running crazy. Every minute I'm getting notifications.
Yeah, no, it's been wild recently with that.
Yep. Usually I don't get disconnected from the internet. My connection might slow down and you see my character moving slower, but no, it's just cut off. OBS is still running, YouTube still running, and the stream just end. It's like something just cut the signal completely and long enough
because when I recently just joined in there and your thing just paused.
Yeah.
It froze.
Yep. YouTube is designed for you to continue. If the stream stops, you can actually reach. You have like a 30-second window where you can actually just pull. You can start, like switch or restart.
Yeah.
And it's cutting off, so it's holding it longer than that. I'm at the spot. Let me go up on this roof right here.
So let's see.
The spot with the big ramp. The spot with the ramp. I'm climbing up on the building right now.
Yeah, see, that's what's weird, man. So we're in the same party. That's crazy.
So you're in the party, but you can't find me on the map.
See you.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't see you.
How in the world did they do that?
I don't know if it did that.
Because it's showing me that you came online on my screen. Oh my god. It just showed that you came online. Oh damn, I didn't set the marker on top. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
I got sent back to the damn park I just came from. I did not set my marker. Oh my god, this is crazy. I was on the roof, did my first jump, and then I fell and it tossed me back here. I forgot to bookmark the spot. All right, I'm coming right back up on that roof. It's actually a cool spot to do tricks. I like that spot.
Yeah, me too. This is where I first started doing tricks.
Yeah, I got some crazy clips off that roof, man. One of my craziest video clips. It's on my Instagram. It's on the YouTube Shorts as well when I jumped off of it. And I did a triple board flip, back flip. Plus I rolled off the roof and did a delayed sideways roll with the board flip, which is insane. Should not be possible. And it's on the internet right now. Nobody even tried to recreate it because they're like, that shit. Ain't nobody can pull that.
How do I save the spot again?
Press the up. The The
Oh, up on the D-pad.
yeah, the
Okay.
D-pad, yeah, the up.
Okay.
Just hold it down until that triangle completely gets filled. And then you whenever you're trying to get back, you just tap it. When you try to teleport back to the spot, just tap it. Give it a light tap. But if you press it too hard, it's gonna change the location of where you set it. On top of the rail. Trying to get up on top of this roof again.
Oh, these falls always look like it hurts.
Yeah, when you land bad and you land on the ground. Yep. It's almost like you can feel it.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, let me go up top. I gotta make sure the bookmarks.
Oh my! So I landed on the porta potty, and I heard someone say, "I'm kind of busy."
Yeah, they have characters in there now with that talk. They talk a lot
That's
more.
fun.
They have them talking a lot more now.
Because I fell off the top, and I smacked my head on the freaking porta potty, and so was it kind of busy.
They're using it. All right, bookmarks. I know I can teleport back up here every time. All right, first attempt, at least second attempt. Board flip, land straight. Bam! Here we go. I like jumping off the roof in reverse like this. Go up.
All right,
I don't have any tricks in mind I want to do.
Let me see if I could join your game like off your profile.
Yeah, but it's weird. You should be in here because I'm hearing you talk.
Maybe if I leave and join back and see if that works.
Do that for me.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Oh my God. We actually pulled that. Oh Lord. Then I hit the damn wall. That is crazy. Remember to hit me up in the chat if you want to get on, guys. We have to restart the stream. Oh my God, I hit the wall again. We have to restart the stream, all right? D-Spec, what up? He wants his Nikes back.
All right, I'm back, man.
Yeah, D-Spec up in the chat. D-Spec, when are you going to become a skater, man? Come join us. I got Daredevil in here. I got Daredevil here. We keeping it old school, man.
Spot.
Oh, damn.
This spot right here.
There we go. Damn, I want to land on that damn light pole. Oh my God, can every bone snap in his body. The sound they give you when you land and you land badly. You hear your body break. Where's the
you're all the way, you're on that spot. Okay. You see where I'm at?
Bam! Oh my God. We had that, but the landing was rough. Guess that flight didn't make it home. Up and flip the board again, land straight. Oh shit. Like I glitched out in the air, turned sideways. Oh no.
Select a player to join their party or send a party invite.
Bam. Really? When are you gonna become a skater, D-Spec? Oh my God, we did it. We did it. I didn't stay on the board, but at least I jumped over this damn concrete wall. Usually I'd be splatting all over it, but we saved that one. D-Spec, you're gonna become a skater, man. We're gonna turn you into a drifter and a skater. Oh, damn, that landing was hard.
Yep. Same here.
Flip the board once, flip it again. Land, oh my God, landed in the
Oh,
garden.
he broke his back. Definitely.
Landed in the garden. I'm trying to land on that damn light pole. All right.
When you're done with that spot, you should come on this big ramp with me.
Which big ramp?
There's a big ramp that I go on. Right next to the X Games building.
Oh, you were there? I thought you were at the park I'm at. I'm in a different park.
That's what I was saying before. I'm like, yo, he's all the way on the other side of the map.
Yeah. That spot outside the X Games building, I know it. I did some videos a couple of, I think it's like 2 weeks ago. I did a video there. I did a stream and I had some clips I made from it. I'll check it out in a minute.
Yeah, come by you. Hold on 1 second.
Just trying to do some crazy, insane shit right here. Oh my God.
Oh, this is a nice
I can't
spot.
believe I landed
Look at
that. I'm going around in a circle, spin the board once, spin twice, and I stopped the landing. Okay, those are easy. I need something insane. I need something that no kid is gonna be like, I can do that. Hell no, you can't. This is why I try to make my tricks that I post literally impossible. Some of them are so crazy. People are like, you ain't never gonna do those again. And it's actually a fact. Some of the tricks I did do and have them on video, I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to pull them again. But that video is gonna live till eternity, man. People are gonna see me like, God damn, he's the only one that ever done one. You can't replicate it. One dude said if you did this trick again, you'll be God Almighty if you could pull it off again. On one of my videos on Instagram, he'd have to comment. If you could pull this
one
trick
of them
again,
tricks, huh?
yeah. Where I did a kick flip and the board tapped on the rail, then flew up in the air and landed back in my hand. And everyone was like, bro, if you did, and I said it, I will never be able to recreate that trick, ever. But it existed. I did it and I have it on video to post. And the dude said, if you could pull that again, you'll be God up in here. Which is true if I could, but I admitted the day when I did it, I'm like, ain't no way. If I
You
didn't
play
have
it
this video,
enough, man. It'll just be consistent, though, you know?
yeah, but I don't know how to pull it again.
You play it enough, you know?
It happened by accident. I don't know how to pull the trick again. I wanted to do a kick flip, and when I did the kick flip, my character was too close to the rail. And apparently the board hit the rail and flew back in my hand. And I'm like, what? How? How do I get the kick flip to do that? Never gonna happen again, man. But I'm glad I have it on video, so I get to take the credit for it.
Yeah, man.
Label is one of my impossible tricks. Oh my God. Now this I am going to clip. Because what I just did here don't make no sense. Yo, D-Spec. Nope, I don't know who that is. I do not know who that is, D-Spec. I gotta see this replay. When are you gonna join me and become a skater, man? We're gonna get you in your skating
It's only 13
at night.
gigs. It's only 13 gigs, man.
Look,
At least for me, it was.
look at the trick I did right. I went up, flip the board, land in reverse, went up, flip over, landed in a grind. That is crazy. Let me see that again. I love the instant replay they have in the game. You get to just bring stuff up back real quick. And you can change the camera angles. Nice. Go into a reverse coffin, up, back in the air. Flip, the camera was right below me. Then landed in the
Holy
grind.
shit.
That is dope. I'm watching the replay and I'm like, yo, I love how the camera angle was just right there. something I can take and post.
I just did a backflip 360 something. I don't know what the hell that was.
Well, it gives a name.
Yeah,
You might see
something.
that the algorithm might put a name up for it. In case you don't know the name of the trick, it will actually show some names on the left side. One.
Okay, kind of popping off now. Let's see what
Oh
happens.
my
I
God.
don't know.
Pull the second flip. We did it. This one, let's go. Let me see the replay on that. This one's pretty cool. All right, up. Reverse coffin, flip the board, land, bam. And then went back out here, up. One flip.
Oh, there's a little tunnel. What the
Two
hell?
flip. Oh my God, that was crazy. And I landed perfectly fine.
There's like a half pipe thing here.
Lou Alcindor. Alexa, always
It's
Lou.
like
Alexa, always Lou Alcindor. I don't know if I pronounced it right.
yeah, I don't know if
Okay.
you've seen this, but there's
Alexa,
a whole
volume
half pipe
7.
area.
In front of the stadium? Yeah, I'm going to come over there right now. Alexa, volume.
No,
7.
like I'm over by you.
Yeah, I know where the half pipe is.
There's a freaking
I know where it is. I've done a lot
yellow
of
and
tricks
gray.
there. I've done a lot of tricks on that pipe. That's my favorite spot to ride. My number, apart from when the fact that they have the stadium now, this half pipe is where I started out when it comes to this game. I learned most of my early tricks right in here. That's right over on the other side. This is my spot right here, man. When I was rocking the Santa Cruz merch. Way before
Yeah, this
season
is a
5.
crazy spot.
Way before season 4 started. Right here. I did a lot of my tricks here. I learned a lot of stuff here. And the thing is, everything is documented. Everything is on YouTube in different clips and long form video. This is where the magic happens, man. When I want to try something crazy, I can come here and get it done. Like that I just do. Let me see it right. Let me see the replay on that one. I just did, oh shit. Went up. Did the flip and land. Yo, the camera angle is real crazy. Alexa, who is Lou Alcindor?
New can mean a few things. It's a YouTuber with 6.5 million subscribers, a K-pop singer in the boys, Paul McCartney's 2013 album, or simply an English surname.
Okay. Well, so be it. That's the answer I got.
What about the Soviet Union? You could ask about its history,
That's
leaders, or what happened after it dissolved.
That's the answer I got, Lisbeth. She's giving me extra info I don't need, but that's the answer she gave me. Yeah, I got both of them on my desk. I got Alexa and Google. Both of them in front of me. Like my digital daughter and son.
Oh shit, there's a whole other park over here.
Mm-hmm. Off that roof. Yeah, she gave the wrong answer. Oh my God. I wanted to land on that damn light pole. Trying to land on the top of that pole. D-Spec, what do you think about Merck from the UK? He was drifting pretty good. His cars look damn good too, man. I was surprised that Slap Happy didn't show up today.
Yeah, man, Saturday and shit.
Yep. And then remember the stream was actually late. I was surprised that he didn't show up. I know you would have enjoyed it. Just gonna have to go watch the replay. think I was bookmark myself being over here. All right, that park in front of the stadium. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna ride to it.
All right.
It's actually similar to the park that was inside the stadium before the X Games. It's like they moved it outside. I hope they put it back when the X Games is done. Because I needed to do a lot of tricks. I have some trick ideas, but I need that park back inside the building to pull it. Yo, we used to have an initiation for like when we bring someone on the stream. There's a hill in San Juan. We go up the hill and have them ride down the hill in reverse.
Oh, that's sick.
Yep. The road where the dinosaur is, we go up to the top and then do a board ride, reverse coffin ride down the hill through the traffic, and you have to survive the turn and not get run over by a bus. Car coming in, you know, that was crazy. And we use it as an issue. And if you were willing to do it and you didn't get hit, then you can ride with us in the stream when we bring on the people from chat. We did it like an initiation. Me, Gamer Shadow, Ruby, and the real Mr. Premium.
Oh, that's awesome.
They join me for skate all the time. So we always go up that hill. And we're like, you got to go down this hill, make it to the bottom, turn the corner, make a hard left. And if you don't get hit by a car, then you're in. Let's go for it. Remember to hit me up in the chat, guys, if you want to get on. We don't bring people up that hill anymore, but that was a requirement to see if you could skate. If you made it down from the hill without getting run over, then you're good to go, you're in. Sidewalk grinds right here, turn that into a 50. Into a side-by-side grind, board slide. All right, where the hell is this road? I'm trying to find, I think I passed it already. There's another road here. I'm trying to remember where the hell was it? When we would go down the hill and we make a turn, the road was like the steepest road in the entire game. I can't remember where the hell it is. It ain't this one. There's another road in here that's real crazy. There's a dinosaur on the road as well.
Let's see. I'm looking for it then. Let's see.
That and then the road in on Grom. There's a long road on Grom that we usually just send it down that as well.
Yeah, it's on the other side. The ramp you're talking about?
You're saying it. No, I'm looking for that road. I know the ramp is over here. Yeah, the ramp up here. I'm gonna try it out right now. For the road, I'm trying to remember where the road is. I think it's further down. All right, we got the spot. I haven't been inside the stadium in like a couple of days. All right. Oh, I need some big ears. So I'm gonna go up top. Bookmark that shit. Climb all the way up. Okay, perfect. All right, so I can teleport back up here. Uh-oh. That was too slow. My Wi-Fi slowed down, but I'm still here. I'm still playing, man. I don't know what's going on. I think someone is attacking our infrastructure when it comes to internet stuff. I think we are being attacked by the Iranians. It's cyber warfare, man. Our nerds versus their nerds.
frontside flip the SB sign. I see you, bro. I see you.
I know you see me, son. Damn. Not bad. Up, over, flip the board, land it nice. Drag it up back on the street. I wanted to stay on the ramp. Blue wants his shoe back. Blue ain't gonna get it though. He's gonna have to wait. My shoe now, man. These, remember back in the day, they used to steal sneakers, right? Even though I think they probably still do. Remember back in the day, these when Jordans was just coming out? Dudes were seeing dudes on the road, they were like, yo, that's my size, man. I think you got my size. Or they see you and ask you what size you wear. What size do you wear? If it can fit, it's gone. Good old days. You're right. You know, back in the day, right, when that first Jordan came out, you on the street with that shit, you better watch your back. Everyone pulling up on you, asking you your shoe size. You're like, why are you guys so interested in my shoe size? What the hell? They're setting you up for that hit. And even if it didn't fit, if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, they knock you out and take it away from you. Now they're re-releasing sneakers that people used to get jacked for. And everyone's like, oh, I got a retro. They have no idea when that was brand new. You wouldn't be caught dead outside in it. You'd be watching your back. You could not let anyone know you have a Jordans back in the 80s. You know that, Daredevil?
Yeah,
Back
I
in the
heard
day,
about that shit because
yep.
my uncle be wearing those still.
Back in the day, you could not let anyone know you even own one. They might come to the house
Or else
just to
they'll
take
be
it away
coming to your
from you.
house.
Yep.
Exactly what my uncle said.
But they would take it off your feet on the street too. They catch you. They catch you slacking
Walking
on
on
the
the
street.
wrong street.
Yeah. They greet you. What size is that? They don't even ask you what shoes it is. They know what it is. They're just
See,
asking
the
you
thing
what
is, thank
size.
God, when my family lived out in the Bronx, this was before I was born.
Mm-hmm.
They had the whole block was basically my family.
Yeah.
So nobody was doing that.
They were doing it in New York, though. I can tell you that.
But you know, a different block and you're walking on it, then
Yeah.
obviously, yeah, it's gonna happen. But my family always stuck together for some reason. They just, you know.
Have to. It's the only way you're gonna survive there.
Oh
The
yeah,
more
of
family
course.
members you got, the better. You ain't got nobody, they're gonna take advantage of you, man.
Yeah,
That's how New York is.
they always stuck around like Morris Park area and
Mm-hmm.
Tremont and all those areas that were
Yep.
decent. You know what I mean?
Yep. As I said, I used to live on Briggs Avenue, close to
Yeah.
Fordham Road. So I used to like to walk to Fordham Road and go shopping. They have a lot of stores there.
Yeah.
Oh, you need hats and jackets and hoodies and The good shit. Sneakers. Oh my. Fordham Road, man. I miss doing the shopping right there. They have the fresh.
And having everything right nearby too, man. The
Yep.
food and all of it, everything nearby.
This is why everyone in New York is also always so well dressed. They get that fresh merch and they got so many choices to find it. You go to the hat store, they have hats in every color, for Christ's sake. You can get a Yankee hat in any
You'd be
color.
surprised, even where I'm at upstate, like I'm just an hour
You're still gonna
upstate.
see it. You're still gonna see
Still
it.
gonna see it. Yep. I'm like 10 minutes from town and everything is
Yeah.
right here, you know.
Fordham Road. Oh
Not
my.
not like I'm driving far for everything, you know.
Yeah. I used to walk to Fordham Road, man, and I would just walk from store to store.
My parents didn't want to move far either because I still somewhat have family down there. Got a niece down there and all that, you know.
Yeah. And I used to go to this restaurant where they would make Jamaican patties. It's a pizza shop. Went there one time. I went there and this Don came in. You could tell this Italian guy. You could tell he's a mob boss.
The Don.
He came in with his wife. And how I knew, I was minding my business. I ordered my patty and I was like, yo, let me eat my Jamaican patties, man. And dude came in with his wife. Everyone started acting nervous. I heard them whispering. And they said his name. And then everyone run. They came out. They greeted him so well. What do you need? What do you need? I'm like, oh, I need a large. They made it. They served him. And I'm watching. But the way they were acting nervous around him, so when they served him the pizza, he started
You could
eating.
just tell. Yeah.
He was eating with his wife, and he's in his mind he's wondering who I am as well. But he saw what I was eating, so he knew I was like immigrant Jamaican. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when he finished the pizza, he was like, "How much do I owe you?" And the dude was like, no, it's on the house. No, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay. And I'm like, imagine that. They're so scared of him. They're scared to charge him, for Christ's sake. He came to the restaurant, ordered food. You served him a nice pizza, but he wanted it to look normal. Because he's like, he's checking me out. I don't think he was, in his mind, he's probably wondering, is this a cop or something? Because you know what they are.
Yeah.
They're paranoid. They see a new face. They don't know who you are. They don't trust you. So I'm like, this guy probably think I'm a cop. But then he's analyzing the food I eat. So he must be like, he's a Jamaican, but is he a cop? So he decided, you know what, I'm going to pay for my pizza. But the dude in the pizza shop was so scared. He was like, no, we can't charge you. And he's like, listen, when the boss comes in, tell the boss, I forced you to take the money. And I was like, what the hell? Is this a movie I'm watching? He took some money out and told the dude, tell your boss, I forced you to take it. They were scared of him. How do you walk into a store, take food, and don't pay? And when you offer to give them the money, they're like, nope, no, we don't want no money. You're good. You can take it. Right away, I'm like, look at this shit right here. Right away, I'm like, yo, this guy's a wise guy, man. This is a wise guy right here.
That's a Guido right there.
Yep, Guido for real. They scared of him. They scared to charge him. He came in. They served him one of the best pizza they made. They brought up the
Because
chef.
my pops worked down there too in the 70s, man, when everything was popping.
Yep.
Like when he lived and worked down there, he worked for the telephone company for like 30 years, man. He still does it to this day.
A lot of mafia activity goes
you know,
on.
wakes up at 2 in the morning to take the fucking train at 61 years old, you know, it's fucking wild.
Yeah. A lot of mafia activity.
But he's been working down there. When he was working down there, during like the Son of Sam era, man, it was crazy.
Yeah. Bro, they have so
And he's
much.
actually in the prison that's near my house, like 20 minutes from my house. And the old coach from my football, like when I played youth football, he's a correctionals officer, and he actually like talks to him every day because he's like the guard for his cell. So he actually knows the Son of Sam and shit. It's crazy.
D-Spec, I know what you wrote in there. How are you going to use words from Biggie to me. Biggie's a Jamaican. I know he was born in New York, but listen.
Don't sleep on it.
Biggie's mom, his whole family, they're all back in Jamaica. Biggie used to go to school in Jamaica. You know that? Did you know this? Biggie Smalls used to go to school in Jamaica. His mom used to take him back home. She had him going to school in Jamaica as well as going to school here. But he did some schooling, and there's a picture of it. I have a video on my channel here. They did a Netflix documentary about him, and they showed him in the uniform. And I'm like, oh, shit. They got Biggie in the khakis back in Jamaica. Because that's what we were when we were kids going to school. But I know that line, man. That's juicy, man. I got it on vinyl right now. My crate's behind me. You say, well, finish it. You want me to finish the line? You know, rapping, Duke, the hard. You never thought that hip hop would make it this far. Now I'm living life right because my rhyme's tight. Time to get paid, blew up like the world. Born winner, the opposite of, no. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when we used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Wrong G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. Yep. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the crib, same number, same hood. It's all good, man. And Puff would say, if you don't know, now you know. And Big would say it as well. That shit is nice, man. If you don't know, now you know. That's juicy right there, man. I miss Biggie so damn much. D-Spec, you're gonna quote Biggie Smalls to me? To me? A lot of Jamaicans didn't know this until Biggie started performing in Jamaica. And his family is from Trelawney. He's got uncles, his grandma still there. A lot of his family is still there right now. And as I said, his mom used to bring him back. Jamaicans back then used to bring their kids to Jamaica and have them go to school sometimes in Jamaica, just to get them out of the American school system for a while. So there's a picture of Biggie wearing khaki clothes, which is what they wear back in Jamaica as a traditional school uniform. Unlike here where kids just go to school and wear whatever they want. There is a uniform that you have to wear, like a special style. And Biggie, there's a picture of Biggie when he was a kid wearing it in Jamaica.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they did the documentary about him and they showed the picture, for Christ's sake. And I'm like, yo, what's Biggie? Because I used to wear the same uniform when I was a kid myself. And I'm like, I did not know that his mom had him going to school back home. His dad is from here, but she migrated, met his dad, had him. I guess it didn't work out with them. She was going back and forth with Biggie. And single moms back then used to like to bring their kids back to Jamaica. And say, you know what, you're going to spend summer with a relative, go spend summer with your grandma. So Biggie spent a lot of time back in Jamaica. Now, in the documentary, they showed his uncle who got him into music. He was inspired to be a rapper because his uncle is an MC back in Jamaica that does like dancehall stuff. You see what I'm saying? So in the documentary on Netflix, they show his uncle. They went to Jamaica to show his grandma and the village that his mom is from. Miss Wallace. You see what I'm saying? They show where she's from. They show her brother, which is his uncle. They showed her mom and people who knew him from the district. And I'm like, damn, Biggie was here the whole time.
Yeah, that's insane.
Most Jamaicans didn't know he was a Jamaican until he blew up. And then when they start digging up his history and they found out, then they found the family back home and they're like, wait a minute, really?
Oh, shit.
Biggie's family is from Trelawney. Same place Usain Bolt is from. Then they started finding out about Busta Rhymes and everybody else. But Busta is outspoken with it though. He's like, listen, I am yard, me a yard man, rude boy, yard man. Yeah. Pete Rock also got Jamaican family as well. You know, he's relatives with Heavy D. Pete Rock and Heavy D are cousins. Now, Heavy D was born in Jamaica. He came here when he was like 10 or 12, almost becoming a teenager. Heavy D was from St. Elizabeth, which is across from where Biggie's family is from. It's a different parish, but kind of like close to each other. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Heavy D, man. Heavy D and Pete Rock, they're cousins.
That's cool that you know that history, man.
Have to. Because us Jamaicans are so involved in hip hop, so involved going all the way back to Kool Herc, which is considered the godfather of hip hop. So a lot of Jamaicans didn't know that either. They didn't know about Kool Herc until like close to like the 90s, for Christ's sake. Many of them did not know. Even when I watched Beat Street, I didn't know Kool Herc was Jamaican. Can you believe that shit? I don't think you know what Beat Street is, though. You young, I don't think you know what Beat Street is. It's like this hip-hop movie that was done in the Bronx. It's on YouTube for free if you ever want to watch it. It was recorded in the Bronx back in the 80s. It's a hip-hop movie, one of the first classic hip-hop movies from back in the 80s. Most of it was filmed in the Bronx. Well, all of it, between the Bronx and Manhattan. But they have a scenes when they had some scenes in the Roxy, and then they have the rest of it in like the South Bronx. But Kool Herc was in the movie.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Kool Herc was in the movie.
I just looked it up.
You looked it up? Yeah. Kool Herc was in the movie, and I didn't know Kool Herc was a Jamaican when I watched Beat Street. I did not know that. And he was in a damn movie. And the movie, the funny thing about Beat Street is Kool Herc's in the movie playing himself. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the name everyone knows him by. So he was Kool Herc in the movie. And they were treating him.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but then the executive producer of the movie itself was Harry Belafonte, which is, once again, more Jamaicans right there. Harry Belafonte was the executive producer for the movie. Now, he did the song, he did the songs from Beetlejuice, that Jump in the Line, Rock Your Body in Time. You know that song they use in a lot of movies? That's a Harry Belafonte song. Yeah. Now, Harry Belafonte was born in Manhattan, in Harlem, but his family were Jamaican, and the minute he was born, he went home. So his earlier years were spent in Jamaica. Then he came back when he grew up. Well, I think he was getting into like his teenage years was when he came back. But his early life was spent in Jamaica, in the countryside. I can't remember which parish it was. I think it was either Portland or St. Thomas. But Harry Belafonte is the executive producer for Beat Street. And the Jamaican connection with Beat Street, with Kool Herc being in there, and because it was a hip-hop movie, we did not know back then that a fellow Jamaican was involved deep in this culture that was starting out. Now, when we found out about him and the sound system stuff, that's when it made sense. Because sound systems, I was seeing those in Jamaica from I was a kid. And that was like early 70s. And my mom said, we were doing that long before you were born. So she was going to parties and stuff in the 60s and even the 50s as a kid. And there were sound systems then. Kool Herc brought these.
Yeah, my see that's the thing, like with how I grew up, like my parents and my grandma showed me A Bronx Tale.
Yeah, that movie's nice. Bronx.
And what was it? It was like I seen an interview of the guy that played as the main mob boss there, Sonny. Yeah, I guess it's actually about his life. Like he's Caladro.
Yeah. I went to one of his restaurants in Baltimore.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Now, Sonny is the real deal.
Yeah.
As much as he's an actor in the movie, that guy, yo, I went to his restaurant in Baltimore. Bro, that shit is a wise guy's hangout spot. We went there, we ordered some pizzas, man. Polk Audio, there was this company, they flew me in. I won some contest at my job. There was a Polk Audio contest and they flew us in. And hotel and everything, and I was staying in this fancy hotel in Baltimore, and we went to the restaurant. It was called Chaz. And when I went in the restaurant, I'm like, this place is nice. And they took us in the back. They had this long table with like multiple seats. And they were serving the pizzas. And because it was like a group of us, it was perfect. So they had it reserved for us in the back. So when I got in there, I'm like, this place is nice. And then I started looking on the wall. And I'm like, wait a minute. The first person I saw on the wall was Joe Pesci.
I feel like I'm in The Godfather.
Yeah, the first person on the wall. Guess who was on the wall? The first face that was on the wall was Joe Pesci.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. And then when I started looking at the rest of the guys, I'm like, Robert De Niro's face up there. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, no. Yo, you should see the pictures on the wall, bro. That shit was like a real world mob boss. You know, the place where they eat and have the meetings? They have the meetings with the boss. That shit was exactly like that. I was having my pizza, but I couldn't help admiring. Yo, do you know where we at? I was telling everyone in the room, look at the wall, man. Are you guys paying attention to the wall? Look where we at. When they saw it, they were like, shit. We didn't know who owns this place. They told the manager that was like, who owns this place? It's Sonny. Because they know everyone knows him as Sonny. They didn't use his real name. Like, the place is owned by him. And the lady pointed me out on the wall. It's like, this is the owner. I'm like, what? And then what the dude was like, bro, that's Sonny from the Bronx. Bill. That's Sonny. Oh shit, we're at a mafia spot. This is his place, and then inside of the restaurant, they designed it to look, even though it's in Baltimore, it's designed to look like you're in New York. So they have the subway, the signs from in the subway for the trains and all that shit. They have the subway signs in there inside of the restaurant. So it's designed like you're in the subway in New York, even though you're in Baltimore. So a lot of the New York street signs and stuff is inside of there. But yo, when you get in that section in the back that they reserved for us, all the wise guys got their picture on the wall, man. When you see it, you can't help but notice, what in the world is this? Yep.
Jeez, man.
I can't believe I had pizza at a spot where these real life movie actor wise guys, even though a lot of those guys are friends with the real deal.
They had a couple of guys from the show Sopranos that was actually involved with the mob.
Yeah, I know.
And they actually like knew information that
one of them just passed away a couple of days ago too.
Yeah, Vinny.
Vinny
passed away.
Yep.
But one of them, I don't know who else is alive. I know Christopher's alive.
Yeah.
But what's it called? They actually like Paulie Walnuts.
Yeah.
He's the one that apparently was like had a lot of mob ties and actually used to be like a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah. And you could tell, you could see her just looking at him.
Yeah.
You could tell.
Yeah.
You could just tell.
But he wound up saying something like, a few lines in the what's it called? In the show that were like, telling about like a few stories. Couldn't say full detail, but
yeah.
And then they also like, I'm sure you heard about the phone call they got from actual mob people saying that a Don don't wear shorts.
Exactly.
And they put it in the show.
Yeah.
And they put it in the show.
Yep. They want it to be as real as possible. Whatever we can get away with, we bring it in.
I forgot what the family was called, but there was a guy with a wiretap on that
Yeah.
actually caught one of the mobs talking about the Sopranos
Yeah,
outside of one of their meat shops or whatever.
yeah. And they said real mobsters don't wear shorts.
Yeah,
Which is true, I know. These guys are real macho guys, man. Their ego is very important.
yeah,
Everything is about ego with them. You got to be a man. In their eyes, you better be a man. It's crazy, though. It's funny,
mob would
Joe,
make you do crazy things to prove that.
yeah. It's funny, Robert De Niro, even though he's an actor, no matter how
Yeah.
much you know he's an actor, and you look at
My
him,
brother used to work for him right in Gardner down the road from me.
you can't help but think that Robert De Niro is a real life mafia.
Oh
Because
yeah, man. He's 80 years old and still has some crazy,
Yeah, he's done the
definitely
roles.
can tell.
He did the roles so well. He acted
Yeah.
as a mafia so well, so many times that when you see him, even though you know he's an actor, in your brain it's like he's the real wise guy. You don't want to mess with him. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
one of his houses is right here. Like where I live is like
Mhm.
it's actually about 10 minutes from my house. It's like the town over from me.
Yeah,
He has a house that my brother used to be a caretaker for him.
yeah. That's
And he
dope.
knew his girlfriend because he had a young girlfriend and had a kid with her in his 80s.
Yeah. You can't help it though. Some people just were built for that part. And I can tell you, Joe Pesci is another one. As much as he does a lot of comedy stuff with the Home Alone series and shit, but Joe Pesci, when he acts
When he was in
a mafia,
Goodfellas, Goodfellas, oh my God.
one of his favorite lines that I like from him, I don't remember what movie it was, when he was looking at the dude, I was like, "Do I amuse you? You think I'm a clown? Do I make you laugh?"
Goodfellas. That's Goodfellas.
Yeah, it's
That's
Goodfellas. Yeah, like, do I amuse you? Do I make you
And
laugh?
then he came back in the bar and beat the living shit out of him.
Yeah. And you could tell he was getting upset. He started, his tone changed, and he's like,
He said, and then he
He's
came
like, "You're
back.
saying
He
you
was
think
like,
I'm a
"Yeah,
clown?"
make sure you come shine my shoes."
"Yep."
It's like,
Do
why
I-
would you say that?
Do I amuse you? Do I make you laugh?
Yeah.
And the dude was just
And then he
laughing.
was talking to the other dude that was
The dude
that
was
was
making
trying
a
to tell him to
joke.
shine his shoes.
The dude was just making a joke, and he took it personal. He got upset because he said something, and the dude laughed, and he was like, "Why you laughing? Do I amuse you? Do I make you
he
laugh?
was-
You say
thank
you,
God he was fucking with him.
yeah."
Thank God he was fucking with him.
You
'Cause
think
that
I'm a
would've been fucked
clown?
up.
You think I'm a
Because
clown?
then there was that other scene I was talking about where that motherfucker just came back in the bar and beat the shit out of him because he told him to come back and shine his shoes.
Yep. Joe
It's like,
Pesci,
why would you
man.
say that? Why would you say that?
Joe Pesci, man. Yo, when it comes to mafia movies, one of the greats. One of the greats, man. Now, Al Pacino is another
He's
one.
the godfather of Hollywood.
Oh my.
Everyone calls him the godfather.
If you see Al Pacino, you don't even want to look at him for too long.
Yeah, no,
'Cause they're
everyone
fear.
calls him the godfather of like you said, Robert De Niro, but
Yeah.
him and Robert De Niro
Him
are
and
the
Robert De Niro,
godfathers
man.
of Hollywood.
Very intimidating man, man. And
Yeah.
his role in Scarface, the fact that Al Pacino is Italian, but acted as a Spanish person. Because remember, in Scarface, he's supposed to be a Cuban. But he did
Yeah.
that shit so well. He acted that role so well as a Cuban in Scarface. Yo,
Yeah, no,
That was
he
so
he
crazy.
does a lot of crazy roles.
yeah.
Cause my dad has collections of all kinds of mob movies, man. And it's
And
crazy.
you know, I
Cause
think so-
I'll
I
just
think-
go in the collections.
You know, I can guarantee you there are Spanish people right now who think Al Pacino is Hispanic. because of his role in Scarface. I guarantee you, you got
just
Spanish.
just me being Italian, I just know he's
Yeah.
Italian.
No, well, his name
That's
says
why.
it all. The name,
Oh, yeah,
his name
definitely.
is a giveaway. It's Pacino, for Christ's sake.
And the way he
Al,
looks, bro, my whole family's fucking,
Yeah.
you know, just looks exactly like
Yeah.
that. Most of my uncles.
his name is Al, his last name is Pacino. That is
Yeah.
not Hispanic, but I guarantee you, you got some Hispanics because they watched Scarface, and it was about him coming from Cuba. And I guarantee you, you got some
Because
Hispanics right
when
now.
I get my haircut, I go to a Puerto Rican. And he has the you know, Al Pacino picture with him
Yeah.
and that blonde lady with the,
All right.
the cocaine on the table,
Yep,
and
from
a
the
gun in
movie.
his hand, bro.
From the movie, yep.
I'm
The
like,
Cubans,
yo,
I'm telling
I'm
you.
like, holy shit.
Because
Like,
Cubans look up to Al Pacino. But in their
Yeah.
mind, I guarantee you, a lot of them probably thought he was Cuban. Because he did the accent very well. The accent,
Yep, he did.
he did the Cuban accent
Hello
very
to my
well.
little friend.
Yep. If you see, I live in Florida, man, so I get to hear the Cubans every day. And I can tell you they sound exactly like how he sounded in the movie. But he was not an Hispanic. But he did the damn role very well, man. He did that role very well. And Cubans, they respect him so damn much. Because many of them right now, I guarantee you, they don't know that Al Pacino is not Hispanic. Yep, the name is Italian. So for someone to actually think that, but because he spoke in a Spanish accent and he could pass for an Hispanic person. He could because of his look.
Yeah.
He could pass as an
I mean,
Hispanic
even
person,
most
so-
Italians too are like so fucking
Yes.
tan.
Yeah,
Like even my dad told me yesterday, because I'd be out in the sun a lot
yeah.
with my job. So he's like, dude, you're not even looking Italian anymore. You're just Puerto Rican.
Yep.
It's like-
Yeah.
He's like, you got so tan, you
Yeah.
gotta relax.
So they could pass as they could pass as an Hispanic. So I know a lot of Spanish people think Al Pacino is Hispanic. They have pictures
Yeah.
of him in their homes because they're a fan of him. Is in the role he did in the movies. But a lot of, and then the Pacino, the average person would know that name is Italian. To a Hispanic person, they might mistake it for a Spanish name. Pacino.
See that last part, that's what is more Italian.
Yeah. But it is what it is, man. As I said, he did very well in
Yeah,
the movies. He
He
did
did
very
really
well.
good.
Very
respect it.
convincing. Very convincing. And I was
what
wondering
you
why
want.
why didn't they use a Hispanic actor at the time? But nobody
Because no
could.
one else probably was good enough for that
They
part.
couldn't
than him.
deliver. They couldn't deliver that
Nah.
role like him. I would love to see
Nah,
the
they
audition. How did they decide he's gonna be the guy? How was the audition? I can't even imagine him doing the lines for the first time. The director must be like, "Whoa, my God, this is the man right here. We need him." You want it to be believable. And Al Pacino got that look. He got that gangster look, that Hispanic gangster look about him. That Miami.
I know, man.
He's
It's
got that
crazy.
Miami drug dealer look about him. So he was perfect for the role. Perfect. I know some people were probably upset saying, why didn't you use a Hispanic person? It's a movie about a Cuban guy and you use an Italian.
I haven't run into anybody that disagreed with it.
Yep, they can't. Because
I
nobody
haven't run
could
into
deliver.
anybody that disagreed with it.
Nobody can deliver that role better than Al Pacino. That was meant
No.
for him.
I agree.
He delivered on that, man. When he said, you need people like me so you can point your fingers. Call me the bad guy.
He made some good statements.
Yep.
There's some good statements in that movie.
I know. That you need people like me so you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Oh, Lord. Al Pacino, man. Al
Make me
Pacino.
want to watch Scarface again. Damn it.
Yep. You have to. It's classic.
It is.
Now, me being Jamaican, my version of Scarface is Belly. Rest in peace to Mr. Louis Rankin himself, a.k.a. Ox, a.k.a. Lennox in the movie. Rest in peace to DMX, the dog.
Nearby location. Head on out.
Shout outs to Nas. Yo,
Yeah.
shout outs to Method Man.
I'm
as
all
well.
about old school rap, man, because I don't know
You seen Belly,
about
right?
the new era.
You seen Belly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a classic, man. That's the Jamaican version of Scarface right
I
there.
have a bunch of Jamaican friends that I've known since kindergarten, man. I'm
Yeah.
23.
Shout outs to Hype Williams, man.
So,
Shout outs to Hype Williams
so
for doing
like,
that movie,
their
man.
parents had me around for a long time, and
Yeah,
their parents are your age, so like
yeah. That
they
movie.
had that on around in the background. I'm like, oh shit.
So you saw the movie. Wait. When was the first time you saw it? Like when it just came out, or years later?
Years later, when I was young, but like I was like probably about in middle school
Yeah,
last time I seen that.
bro. That movie right there, man. When we saw it in Jamaica, and we saw that they used Louis Rankin, and the script,
I seen it on a burner
Yo.
disc.
a lot of that wasn't really script. He was
Yeah.
freestyling some of the lines, because I know Hype Williams cannot write that shit. Because patois is difficult. And to write lines for someone, the way Louis Rankin was delivering his lines in the movie, they just told him, just speak on you being in a deal. Like, for example, he wanted to take DMX back to Jamaica to knock off this dude. And when DMX came to see him, he was talking in patois. And he's like, yo, I got a mission for you. I have a mission for you back home. And DMX was like, really? I'm like, yeah.
It's a one-stop shop.
Carry you got Jamaica. Get you a nice big body girl. Yo, but some of the deals, you can tell those lines. I knew they didn't write that down. I'm like, just read this, say this line.
Yeah.
They just told him, just be yourself.
Yeah,
They just give him an
you.
idea. We want you to talk about a deal, talk about you going on a hit with DMX, and just be yourself. And Jamaicans can do that. We can role play any role. An average Jamaican can role play a role as a real Jamaican like that. If you say, I just want you to discuss this, be a Jamaican and discuss this, we're going to record everything we see. We will give you an Academy Award performance, man. That's just how we are. So him being Jamaican,
Yeah.
and they were planning a hit, that was perfect for him. I know they just tell him, go. Because I don't see that being written as a script. Because I don't think Hype Williams could write that. You would have to be someone who was born, grown, know the culture, know the lifestyle, know how things are. And Jamaican patois words change very often. We can change it on a dime. And 1 minute you think you figure it out, and we change it again. So for him to be so realistic in the movie, I can tell they just told him, listen, in this scene, you're going to have a conversation with DMX about pulling a hit. We just want you to be Ox. Just give him that rude boy talk and say, listen, we are got Jamaica, we're going to shoot some people. You see what I'm saying? And he just goes.
Yeah.
And he just goes. And you're like, just record everything he does. And they just got the scene out of it. Because DMX was just listening. And you could tell DMX didn't really understand much of it. He was like, really? Okay, sure, I got you, man. And he was just
That's
keeping
funny,
it
man.
real. But to Jamaicans, we were like, damn, we ain't never had a movie with real Jamaicans keeping it real. A modern movie with Jamaicans who are from Jamaica, who are using real street slang that was believable in the ghetto,
Yeah.
in the dangerous places in Jamaica. We could relate to it. And then one of the dudes in the movie, the one that they went to see to organize the hit, that was Bogle, a very famous Jamaican. He's like a very, very famous dancer. Most people call him Mr. Wacky, but his name was Bogle that we know him. I don't know what his real name was, but he was known as Bogle because of a dance he did. And they also call him Mr. Wacky as well.
That's funny.
But he was in the movie. Yeah, he passed away. He actually got shot up.
Oh man.
So he was murdered. But that's the lifestyle they live, man. He's from the garrison. He's the real deal. So he was in the movie, but he was the real deal. Every Jamaican knew who he was. But the Americans who watched it, they probably saw him like, oh, just an average dude from Jamaica. Nah, that was Bogle right there. He was part of the Roses crew. So we could relate when we saw him in the movie, and we was like, damn, they kept it real. They came to Jamaica. They went to where he's from and did those scenes. And then they did some of the scenes in like Parade downtown. The scene with the kids running up to the car with the gun, that is a dangerous spot in Jamaica.
Yeah.
That was like Parade where the big tree is, where it's like a bus. It's like a bus terminal back in Jamaica. It's in the heart of Kingston. There was a special tree out there that they named the area off of it. Some people call it Parade, some people call it Big Tree. But that spot being in the movie, we could relate to that too, man. The part with the kids running up to the car with the guns, that part, it is possible, but I don't remember seeing little kids like those. Even though little kids like those know that kind of life. But seeing them just running up to a car like that in Kingston, nah. Because the older guys would take it away from them. If they did, the older thugs would be like, nah, we're taking that shit away from them. Give me that shit. Put it away, man. You're going to bring too many cops down here. Make the place hot, as they would say. You're making the block hot. That's the Jamaican slang.
Yeah.
You're making the place hot. We created that saying. Someone comes in the corner and like, yo, the block's hot. Everyone knows what it is. But eventually, they started using it in New York. They started using it in songs.
Compton.
Yep. The block is hot. The block is hot. Everyone starts saying it. But it came from us back in Jamaica.
Yeah. I believe it.
Or they might see you, or a Jamaican might see you and say, you're hot. If a Jamaican says to you, you're hot, that means cops are looking for you. You're wanted. So we use that back in Jamaica. If you get in trouble and the police is looking for you, they'll tell you, bro, you're too hot. You can't hang with us no more. Because the cops want you. And if you're hot, you're going to get them in trouble. So they'll see you and say, bro, you got to disappear. You're too hot to hang with us. And somebody might be hot meaning you're famous or something. No, hot meaning you're wanted by the feds. And you can't hang with us.
Please get the hell out of here.
Yep. You're going to get us in trouble. You're hot. While with here, they took the slang and they use it for saying, the block is hot, meaning 5-0. The place is hot, it's being probed. But in Jamaica, we usually say you're hot for one individual person or multiple people if they get in trouble. Once the cops are looking for them, we would tell them, bro, you're hot, you got to disappear. And they know what it means. Yeah. They know once they hear the word hot, they got to disappear for real, man. But it's funny,
surprisingly, because of what I've been around, man, I just been listening to a lot of the old school.
You probably heard some
listen to.
If you were around Jamaicans, you probably heard some shit. I can tell you that.
Oh man, yeah.
You probably heard
I was around a lot. Like I listen to a lot of KRS-One right now.
Yeah. And KRS-One uses a lot of Jamaican stuff in his music. He used a lot of Jamaican stuff in his music.
What else? What was another one? Let's see. Oh, right here. Oh, Shabba Ranks.
Yeah. Shabba's a big deal, man. Big deal.
Yeah.
He was the first artist to really go major in America. Apart from Yellow Man. Yellow Man went out before him and blew up before him, but Shabba took it to a different level. The first major mainstream Jamaican artist to really blow up here, winning Grammy Awards and stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Shabba did that. The first Jamaican artist to be really doing like hip hop collabs on a different level. Shabba again, he opened the door for that part. Like back in the 90s, Shabba's success opened the door for a lot of Jamaican artists to get signed. And back then they were signing everything that moved from back in Jamaica, man. They signed Buju, DJPABLO, who I went to school with. They signed him. They signed Wayne Wonder was signed as well. A lot of the females, Nadine Southern, I think, was signed at one point. Quite a few people, man. Record contracts were flying off the shelves.
Yeah.
And at the time, a lot of collabs was being done. Heavy D and Super Cat. But then a lot of people found out back then that the Heavy D was actually Jamaican when he did the collab with Super Cat.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of like that.
Yeah.
Because they have those songs where I feel like the I would say like, you know, reggae and like old school 90s like hip hop kind of mixture there.
Yep.
Like, dude, I love that freaking kind of mixture. That's perfect.
I don't
know what it is about it, but
it goes back to Cool Herc's
boom bop
involvement.
shit.
You see, it goes back to Cool Herc's involvement in the early beginnings of hip hop. There was a lot of Jamaicans involved, but what Cool Herc did played a major part in getting the culture moving.
That boom bap shit.
Yeah, the graffiti writers were doing their thing, the b-boys were doing their dancing.
Yeah.
Early MCs were like doing their thing, but there was no hip-hop culture yet. Everything was separate. They know each other, they saw each other's work, but they didn't come together under one umbrella.
Craig Mack was a good one.
Yeah, they didn't come together under one umbrella till after what Cool Herc did. And all he did was create an event, which is a party they did, the back to school jam. And he had an idea to use the break parts on certain songs. And there are songs from here, but those songs used to have breaks on them, like a section where the drummer or it was like an instrumental, but it was dope. And he was listening to those parts and he had an idea to play just the break parts without the words, just to see what would happen. And he did it, and the dancers loved it. You see what I'm saying? And because they loved it so much, he was doing it on a regular. And before you know it, the B-boys loved it, so they showed up because they wanted that, because a lot of them couldn't go to the fancy clubs. They couldn't go to the Roxy and all those places. And I've been hearing stories from dudes who were around then who said, bro, they used to disrespect us. We couldn't go to the Roxy. A lot of those clubs, those fancy clubs, they were playing disco at the time because there was no hip-hop. Dudes were rhyming over disco beats. The Cold Crush guys were rhyming on a lot of disco beats and funk, stuff that they would get from James Brown. You see what I'm saying? But the main clubs were playing disco, and a lot of the DJs back then, before hip-hop DJs came around, a lot of the DJs were just disco DJs. You see what I'm saying? They were playing disco music. They were not like hip-hop DJs. Yeah. So, and the funny thing is, a lot of those earlier DJs now are trying to claim that they are godfathers of the hip-hop side of the culture when they were only playing disco music. They were in the goddamn Studio 54 clubs and the Roxy clubs, early back in the day, before the hip-hop side showed up. But they're trying to take credit for a lot of the hip-hop stuff when they were disco DJs. Yes, there were DJs back then, in the early days when Cool Herc was starting out, and even before him, before he came here. But at the end of the day, they can't take credit for music they were not supporting. Because the venues they played that did not welcome B-boys to perform there, because them dancing and doing stuff on the floor wasn't pleasant in their eyes. So they didn't want them there for one, and the music they were playing was straight up disco.
Yeah.
But I see people now arguing about DJs from back in the day. Oh, what about this DJ? What about DJ Hollywood and DJ this and DJ Flowers, Grandmaster Flowers? And I'm like, bro, the people who were around, they knew the difference. The B-boys who got disrespected for trying to go into certain disco clubs, and they would run them out and tell them, nope, you can't come here. And the only place they felt like they were welcome is at a Cool Herc party, or with Grandmaster Flash, or Africa Mambata would do something. So having a disco DJ try to claim some of the history when his ass was playing in Studio 54. No, you were playing disco, man. Stay in your lane. You were a disco DJ. You were not playing no damn hip hop. There was no hip hop music then. And you were not supporting what they were doing in the Bronx. You were living that Manhattan life. You were living that fancy Manhattan life, playing for the rich people. And right under your nose, you didn't even know something was brewing in the Bronx. They didn't know something was brewing because they were too busy in the limelight. The top DJs were getting gigs in the fancy clubs in Manhattan. So they were not home to paying attention to what was going on in the hood. They were focused on that Manhattan money, playing for rich people, playing who's the best disco DJ in town. You see what I'm saying? Like John Jellybean Benitez. He was a disco DJ. People mention him in hip hop, but my memory of Jellybean, he was playing disco. From what I heard with him back in the day, he was a disco DJ, man.
Yeah, I be listening to that shit that bumps.
Yep.
Meaning that you can feel it.
Yeah.
I wanna
Old school
feel it.
hip hop is real nice though. It's nice, especially music from the 90s. I know you're
It's
young.
so much different, man.
Yeah.
It's so much different than what it is today. It's like there's only certain ones that I can listen to that have somewhat of that style. But
You at your age, you missed out on so much. You never had a chance to see. You don't remember seeing.
I'm a 03.
Do you remember?
So
Do you remember seeing Biggie or Pac alive? Were you too young
no,
to
I was
notice?
like I said, I'm 03. So I was like,
Yeah.
I
You were
was
too
like
young.
literally.
Yeah, they were
way too
already
young.
dead. Yeah, they were already dead. Yeah, they were already gone. Because Pac died in 95 and Biggie died in 97. So you already missed it.
See,
Yeah.
the thing is, like,
Damn. You
the
never
way
had
I
a chance to
feel
see
is
them.
I feel like I was always meant to be born in the 90s, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Or something, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, because like I am not into what it is today, whatever
Yeah.
music's going on today. I'm just not.
Yeah, because the music changed. The music changed, man. Now, in the 80s, my boy Sisiko was leaving me a message. I didn't even notice. Sisiko, what up? I just looked at the chat, just saw it. My daughter's leaving a message for me here as well. She said, Al Pacino's dad is Italian. But he was, he was born here in America. That I know. And Sisiko left me a message here. Where the heck is it? Sisiko's my boy over in South Africa. Oh shit, it's after 2 now. So Sisiko is definitely, he's up already. God damn it, it's 10 minutes after 2 o'clock. I did not know it was that late. This is what happens when we're on here. We just chopping it up. We could talk till morning, right?
when we having fun, you know.
Yep. Time flies. We get to chat about
fun.
everything. We get to chat about everything here, and the time just goes zoop. Sisiko hitting me up because he's 6 hours ahead. So he was hitting me up in the chat here. I just noticed it. Sisiko, what up? If you're still here, I just saw your message, man. Now, D-Spec is up late as hell, way past his bedtime, but this is what we do when we're this age. We like to stay up late.
Yeah, my dad don't do it no more.
D-Spec's talking about
That's why I give you props. My dad don't do it no more.
Really? He goes to bed early?
Yeah, man. He goes to bed. Well, see, he's on a whole different schedule than I am, and you know, probably than most people, because he's getting up at 2 in the morning every day to get in the train.
Yeah.
To go down to the city.
Yeah. So he's getting that early.
Still works down there, even though we live an hour.
Yeah. He's still going down.
And he takes the train. He takes the train to go down to Grand Central.
Which train? The D train?
No. So he goes on from where we have it's called Beacon train station.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way to Grand Central, and he walks.
Oh. So he can
walks
do that
a few
and
blocks
walk from Grand Central Station.
Yeah.
That's good. I used to love taking
Works
the
for
D train.
he works for Verizon. He's a field technician.
Yeah, I used to take the D train and the 4 train to go up and back and forth between Manhattan, Brooklyn, going to Bronx.
And sometimes he probably takes the subway because he likes to eat at certain spots after work.
Yeah.
You know.
Bro, I was down there in 2000 and was it 2010? I think it was 2010 or 11.
Man, so
you
you
remember that?
been
You
in a
remember that
while.
blizzard? You remember that blizzard? You remember that blizzard? You remember that blizzard? That when the whole
Yeah.
city shut down, bro.
Yeah.
Me and one of my friends from back in Jamaica, we went to Brooklyn to drop off this package for
That's
this
why.
lady.
That's why I didn't leave that year, bro. I had to move the year after
And
because
the
of that whole
city,
blizzard that fucked me up.
That blizzard shut down the city. We were in Brooklyn.
Yep.
And they were like,
I
everyone need to
couldn't
get
go
home
anywhere.
quick.
I was literally planning on moving out and had everything packed and ready.
Bro.
And I had to stay another year.
We in Brooklyn on the train trying to get home in the Bronx. They're saying the city is shutting down. Bro, we had to get off. I saw cops abandoning the cop cars in the street.
Oh my
The
God.
snow was so bad that everything just froze. And the cops just walk out the cars. All the vehicles were just frozen. People just abandon their whips and just walk.
Yeah.
The city went completely frozen, bro. I couldn't believe it, man. I know I'm fresh from Jamaica.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fresh from Jamaica. Living in New York, for Christ's sake, did not know that the winter could get that bad, that everything came to a stop. I never saw cops abandon their cars before. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, man. They left them in the street. They couldn't move. That was the craziest winter I've ever seen. And I was lucky not to be up there, or in a way, not lucky, because it was not pretty. Bro.
Yeah.
I was at,
That's why
that was
most
one
of
of the
my
reasons.
family moved down to Florida, man, because they're sick of winter.
Yeah.
I for some reason, just with what I grew up around, I just need my 4 seasons. I'm so used to it at this point. I need my 4 seasons.
Yeah.
You know.
I
I like Florida. I would go
I kind of
down
miss.
there in like
I kind of miss
November or
that
something.
sometimes. I kind of miss that sometimes as well.
Yeah, because I would go down there at like in November or something.
Yeah.
Just because maybe it won't be, unless I'm wrong, maybe it won't be too hot. When
No,
it's
you mean like in November? It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
But we do get cold here. Trust me.
Yeah. So you guys used to never get that cold. It's changing, right?
Changing, yeah. Oh my, last
Because
year.
I remember my grandma used to always go down there because she can't take the cold anymore like that.
Yeah, I guarantee you,
Or the
her
heat,
grandma.
you
I
know?
guarantee you, grandma is saying no, Florida ain't what it used to be, right?
No, it ain't. No,
Bro,
it ain't,
last year we had some record temperatures. I have a video on my Instagram about it.
Oh yeah.
We had a wind chill where I'm at right now. And keep in mind, I'm in West Palm, so I'm down more south. We had a wind chill of 24 degrees.
Yeah, it's crazy.
24 in Florida, for Christ's sake. So when winter gets in, we do get cold here. And the northern parts of Florida get snow.
See, it's like, it feels like to me we're getting hotter up here.
Yeah. Everything's hot this year.
Because like today, it's just like, I mean, today it was bad outside, man. It was like it's just been humid, like nasty and humid and just hot. I'm like, oh my, like the whole week, bro. I've just been so shot from work because I have just been drenched in freaking like sweat, man. It's
Yo, right now it is hot as hell down here. I can't wait.
That's
for
what I'm
winter to
saying.
start.
I can't believe. I couldn't imagine. Because that's why I know if it's hot here, it's hot in Florida.
Yeah, it is really, really hot.
Like
Burning
I've seen
hot.
people come here from like Arizona or wherever like those really hot places are.
Yeah.
And like they'll be like wearing sweatshirts in 90-degree weather, and I'm like, and they're like, this is cold weather to me.
Yeah.
They're used to that 112
heat.
degrees.
Yeah, the heat. It is crazy as hell, man. On a regular basis
And I'm like,
here.
you guys is used to living in a desert, huh?
Well, you see, they get it even worse than us. We get hot, but not like them, not like desert hot.
That's that desert hot.
Yeah, their heat is different from ours. A lot of people who die
And
here.
then
we
when
get
it
as hot
goes
as them.
nighttime though, in the desert like areas, Then it gets real cold.
Yeah, Florida's like that. Florida will be summer in the day and winter in the night. That happens all the time. Especially during wintertime here, you wake up and it's like a 90-degree day, and then nightfall, sun goes down, you're like, oh shit. I'm out here, I don't have the right clothes on, and this place is freezing. How the hell did we move from summer this morning to winter now?
Yeah.
Florida will do that for you.
It was beautiful last week in New York. It was beautiful. And then this week it decided to be so hot out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like I thought the heat wave was finally over, you know, and then I'm like freaking dying, almost passing out from a freaking heat stroke over here or something.
I
drank a gallon of water.
I can't wait
drank a
for it
whole
to end.
gallon of water. I know. Like I thought maybe it would be good because I drank a whole gallon of water. I was hydrated.
Yeah.
Nah.
I
Did not
can't
want to
wait.
help.
I can't wait for the winter to be back, man. 'Cause I can't handle this heat.
Yeah.
This heat. And I'm Jamaican, by the way, and I can't handle it. This is a different kind of hot.
Yeah, it's different, man. There's hot where you can breathe, and then there's that dry hot.
That dry hot that you feel like you're suffocating. I experienced that one when I was in Baltimore on that trip. When I said I went to the restaurant, I experienced that in Baltimore, and I'm like, I've never even felt that in Florida, for Christ's sake. That day, Baltimore had a different kind of heat. The air was so dry, I felt like the oxygen level was just disappearing off the planet. I could barely breathe in the air. And I've never experienced that air in Jamaica. I've never experienced that kind of air in Florida. But it was in Baltimore. It was different. Extremely hot. But the air was so dry.
Yeah, I don't know much about Baltimore.
It felt like
Do they
the
get
oxygen
really,
level
really
was
hot?
different.
I said I don't know much about Baltimore. Do they get really hot?
During
like
the summertime.
You guys do?
Hotter than us, apparently. Because that's what I felt there. I've never felt that here in Florida. Never.
Yeah.
That one time it was so hot, I never felt that in Florida ever. And the air was
I
so
don't know
unique.
if it was true, but in the beginning of this year's summer, our weather in New York was reading that like when summer first kicked off, we were hotter than Florida.
Yeah. You were
It started off at like 110 for us.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking like roles are slowly switching.
Yeah. Something's
Slowly.
wrong.
You know.
Yep.
Climate change, man.
Climate change is real, man. Now, apart from that, we have the hurricanes. In fact, they're watching a storm coming off the coast of Africa right now. We're about to enter the.
I've been seeing that on the live radar thing on my phone.
Yeah. They're watching it.
You get an app called My Radar. You can see everything.
Yeah, we follow the hurricane stuff here in Florida. Everyone's got like weather radios and stuff. We have to because.
Well, I'm sure you guys have stuff because my aunt lost 2 houses down there.
Yeah, we have to, man.
Yeah.
You better be on your A game when it comes to the weather here, or you are not gonna make it.
Like she was covered, thank God, but she has a lot of kids. They were pretty young at the time, and she lost 2 houses, man. It was like year after another.
Yeah.
Because I know you guys get a lot.
Plus, we're getting tornadoes a lot down here now. Florida is becoming a new tornado alley. Yeah.
And I'm surprised because tornado needs like, unless I'm wrong, you guys have a lot of like flat land there.
Yeah. Florida's flat as a
so that makes sense. Because if you get, it needs to be flat for a fucking hurricane or for a tornado to really hit that well. Like,
well, we've been getting a lot of them.
When my dad was deployed out to Missouri or whatever, and he went to basically like he has like a base out there.
Yeah.
And he said that he was hit by I don't know if it was what size tornado it was, but he had to hide in a storm drain.
F3 or F.
It sounded like a freight train.
Yeah, probably an F.
Couldn't hear. He went deaf.
Oh my. Well, it's got that sound for real. When in a hurricane, you hear it's got this rumbling sound. It sounds like almost like like it's alive. A hurricane sounds like a living being. And I've been in a lot of them.
Yeah,
I've been in the
crazy.
eye of multiple hurricanes.
That's what I was about to say. He was in the eye of the tornado
And the
because
eye
it
is
went
quiet.
like over him.
The eye is actually quiet. There's nothing going on in the eye. No rain,
Yeah.
sunshine, everything. It's just the center of where the hurricane is spinning. So the weather is not affecting the eye. But the eye wall, that first wind that defines the eye itself, that is where the most dangerous wind is. If that goes over your house, you are cooked. You don't want to be anywhere near the eye wall. You see what I'm saying? That's where the heaviest wind is. Now, as I was saying, the sound of a hurricane, it sounds like a living being, like a monster. When you hear it, it's like a monster that's just roaring, like a dragon. The best way to describe it, it's like, imagine if Godzilla was real. And Godzilla showed up and made a roar. A hurricane sounds like a continuous Godzilla sound. That's how it sounds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like a monster.
I
It
don't
sounds
even
like
know.
it's
I don't
alive.
even remember the exact detail my dad gave me for the tornado, but he said he had to hide in one of those drains, and he was just skinny enough to get into one of them. His feet were dangling a little bit, but
He would have
like,
been dead if he didn't get in one.
yeah, no, he definitely would have, because it
depending on
went
the
right over him.
Depending on the level of the tornado, if it was like an F5, and the
He
F5
went out,
probably would have
everything
pulled
was
him out.
gone.
The F5
He went
probably
out, everything was gone.
was gone. An F5 tornado can peel the asphalt off the road. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So
seen
bad.
videos of them things, man. It's scary, even in video.
Imagine if it crosses the street and the asphalt is gone. All you see is the white limestone in below it. You're like, holy shit.
And you know, this was in like the 80s. This was like 86. And he was in Missouri.
So it is, man. Tornadoes are scarier than a hurricane because of the wind speeds are so high. The wind speeds are higher. If you get
Even
caught
in
one,
upstate, man, we get some like little tornadoes, but nothing like we hadn't gotten anything crazy.
I can handle a hurricane. I can't handle a tornado. In a tornado,
tornadoes can last 60 seconds, man, and that's a long time when you're involved in it.
Yeah. And if
That's
you
enough for a lot of
if you are
damage.
not like lucky or in a shelter that's underground, that's strong enough to keep the wind out, you are dead.
Yeah. Like
That's
I
what
had
it is.
weird thunderstorms here yesterday, man. There was one where I swear it sounded like artillery rounds were going off.
Yeah.
Because yesterday, like I was sitting outside.
The lightning is just
and
crazy.
It wasn't
Extremely
even
loud.
lightning. It was just thunder, man,
the
and
thunder.
it
You
just
didn't see
kept
lightning, just
going
the
like a
sound.
plane.
Yeah. I have a video on
It
my
just kept going.
I have a video on my YouTube when I was caught in a lightning storm here in Florida.
Oh man.
It was so crazy. I made a video.
Yeah.
I came home from lunch.
Those are pretty cool.
I came from my job,
See.
from my day job. I was on a lunch break and I came home and I was supposed to go back to work. And when I got outside, I could not get to my car. My car was 20 feet away from me and I couldn't touch it. That's how the lightning was. When the storm was done, the air was smelly of sulfur everywhere. And Florida's like a lightning rod. We get the worst lightning in the whole country. And bro, that thing was going off so much. I grabbed my phone and I got to make a video out of this shit. And I just started recording while it was happening. And I made a video. It's on my YouTube right now. Bro, it's the craziest thing I've ever experienced. And not just the sound, the fact that I could not, every time I tried to approach my car, the lightning would strike right in front of me. I couldn't go near my car. Crazy as hell, man. A couple of years ago, we had multiple tornadoes here in West Palm. Yo, it killed quite a few people, man. It killed quite a few people got killed from it.
Yeah,
It
that's
tore
crazy.
the place up real bad. And guess what? We were expecting a hurricane. And before the hurricane came, it spawned tornadoes on the outskirts of the hurricane, or smaller tornadoes that tore us up. So now when we hear hurricane now, people panic because they know before the hurricane gets to us, we are going to get hit with tornadoes first, which is a double whammy right here, because the tornadoes are already deadly as it is. That hits us first, and then the hurricane is at the finishing move. You see what I'm saying? By the time it gets here, we're already torn up. And then it just comes in and give us the finishing with the rain, flooding, and more wind.
Yeah, no, it just sounds messed up.
Yep. And then when you live in an area with alligators and snakes everywhere, you do not want to flood. These gators will be out the street swimming around. Your house is
Yeah,
flooded.
you guys got the poisonous snakes and shit, right?
Oh yeah, oh yes, we do. And the alligators to go with it, man. They are everywhere.
My dad used to have the ball python, and it got too big for him to have.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to have an iguana.
Yeah, iguanas are everywhere.
Yeah, I got a bunch of friggin' like reptiles, man. I got 2 turtles. I got a bearded dragon upstairs.
Iguanas show up in my yard, and after a while, you just have to get used to them. On any given day, you might go outside and you see one that looks so damn big. It looks like a small crocodile.
See, I can't look at those because then I'd want to take them home.
Bro, I see them all the time here. They show up.
Like a lot of the things we see here upstate is the salamanders.
Yeah. Florida's like a scene of the Jurassic Park when it comes to wildlife.
Oh, I'm sure. The
lizard population
you guys
here
have
is
the
crazy.
wild shit there.
Yeah.
You guys have the perfect environment for most animals.
Yeah. We have bears here.
Yep.
Coyotes are here.
Oh, I have crazy amount of bears here. 'Cause
Panthers
it's
and
just
mountain
literally
lions.
you go behind my house and there's woods and then there's the highway. So like there's just my house and then
We have wild
nothing
hogs,
and then the highway.
a lot
So
of wild boars.
wherever the highway is, it's pushing a lot of the animals
Yeah.
towards where I'm at. Or on the other side of me across the road, they did like construction like years ago where they knocked down all these trees and all these animals started coming back towards us.
Because they need
And
habitat.
we had chickens and pigeons at the time and shit, and they just got eaten up.
Yeah.
You have to really, like,
Because now
I had to sit out there with my
different kind of
dad's
predator.
gun.
Different kind of predator showing up now, so you know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen. Yep. That chicken
Yeah, I
coop
had
is
to,
in
I had to
trouble.
sit out there with my hunting license and my gun.
Trying to keep them
Because
off.
the cops are assholes around here with,
They're not gonna
shooting
spend time
things.
out.
That's
They're
why
not
I
gonna
had
spend
that.
time hunting them. They're not gonna spend time. They're like, yo, you people gotta figure that out on your own. We got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. Because like there was one time I was sitting and me and my friend, we were smoking in his car and we looked over on our left, there's a baby cub. I was like, yo, we gotta go inside now. The mama is not far.
Beer cub.
Mama's not far.
Yeah. And if she showed up and she saw you guys, you would be in big trouble, man.
Yeah. Now I'm like, we gone.
Yep.
This motherfucker getting close to your car. I don't care.
If you see the babies, you disappear quick.
Yeah.
You disappear. Because once that mama bear sees you, she's charging right at you, man.
And I'm like, we too close to this baby, bro. I'm like, you should probably even move your car.
Yep. And then they're so big.
Because then we saw 2 seconds later, there was this one, like, it was probably a teenage bear. But the thing is, he looked sick. He was like real skinny.
Yeah.
Something was wrong with it. I'm like, so yeah, we definitely need to go. Because that's a family of bears
You
that's
got
near
got
us.
moose upstairs, upstate, right? You ever seen any
Yeah,
moose?
we got
I know there
moose.
should be some moose there.
When you go towards Buffalo, more towards Buffalo.
Go to Buffalo, yeah. No, they're gonna have
And then
up to Buffalo.
I see a lot of buck here. We got bucks.
Okay. They probably got like bison and shit all the way up there.
Oh man, yeah, some crazy shit.
Yeah. And then the beers are different.
Because when you go to Buffalo, remember, it's like you're just getting colder and
Yeah, they're right on the
colder.
Canadian border.
You're going to.
They're right on
when I
that
went to
Niagara
Niagara Falls, bro.
They're right on that
Yeah,
Niagara
when
Falls,
my buddy went to University of Buffalo, so I went there a couple times. I didn't get my passport yet because I wanted to go to Canada, since their side was more amusing. Their side had the fucking strip clubs and the fucking casinos and shit.
Yeah.
Here we have the fucking, you know, look at the scenery and you just look at the water. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
But you have
Yeah.
the things to look on the other side, and you're like, yeah, that's
they
Canada.
made it fun. The
That's nice for
Canadians
them.
made it fun on their side. They gave you the
Yeah.
tourist side, and then they took the fun part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some people
And
up
it's
in
like the
Buffalo.
place for the passports right there. It's like they're just asking you.
Yeah, I got some people up in Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo's like that for real. They're on that border.
That's
man.
like 5 hours from me. It's like a 5-hour
Really?
drive.
Well, it's
Yeah.
that long. I know the state is big, but I
Yeah.
didn't know it takes 5 hours to get here. God damn.
Yeah, because I'm
Even
like,
though it takes like 8 to get out of Florida.
yeah, I know.
Florida's
That's why
so
it's
long.
like for me where I'm at, yeah, like I would be able to take like forgot how long it took. I think it was like a 3 or 2 hour flight the last time I went to Florida.
Yeah.
Because I didn't drive here. I know people that drove and it took like a little less than a day to get there.
If they did it
From
in
where
less
I'm
than a day,
at.
if they did it in less than a day, then they were taking
Like
turns.
17 hours.
They were taking turns and they were driving
Yeah.
fast as hell. They would be taking turns and driving real fast.
Like,
The
I don't
average
know
person
what
usually
the hell
stay-
happened.
The average person usually stays in a hotel and just make it an overnight trip.
Yeah.
Some people
You know,
rush
they're
to try
crazy
to get
like
the
that.
same
They
day.
just drive.
It is dangerous trying to do it in one day because your body just can't handle that much driving. It's good to rest
Yeah.
because we have a lot of straight roads here. You will nod off in no time and end up in the woods. It will
I already
put you to
did that
sleep.
with my first car, man. I almost died.
Yeah, it will put you to
Fucking
sleep.
almost
man.
got impaled by a branch. And I
Yeah.
went 60 miles an hour into a tree and fell asleep on the wheel.
Yep, you fell asleep. Yep, that will happen here.
I'm
We have a
lucky to
lot.
be alive too.
We have a lot of straight roads here that will actually have you just driving, and before you know it,
Yeah.
you're nodding off.
Like every morning, I gotta have something to like wake me up. Like
Yeah.
I eat some kind of fruit or something that help me, or just to focus on something.
Yep.
I don't know.
And the trick
Something
is
to keep me
keep the
up.
window wide, keep the window down. Here, people like to
Yeah.
drive. Wait, if you're going on a long trip, keep the window down. Have the wind blow in your face. It will keep you awake.
Yeah.
It's a trick that we did back in Jamaica. It still works. Going on a long trip, especially when you're on a road where you're going in a straight line, turn the AC off, open the window.
Yeah.
Have that wind blowing. It will force you to stay awake more. It's hitting your face. But trust me, you get comfortable, man. Oh my. You already grown.
That's what I'm scared of, man.
Getting comfortable in
'Cause
your car. You got the best seats. Seats nice and warm. You're
Yeah.
so relaxed that your body's like, yo, take a nap. You blink for a few seconds and that's it.
Yeah, I was working crazy shifts at the time, and it was just like I had to go out a little late and shouldn't have went out. You know what I mean? Learn the hard way.
Yep.
And then I got into another one, but this time it was like I was driving on ice. I mean, the road was just an ice rink, man.
Yeah, that
I
is dangerous.
had my Chevy Silverado.
That's the
I'm
part
like,
about
man,
snow
I
I
can
don't
do
like.
it.
Driving on the ice is dangerous. That's the part about living
Yeah.
in New York I could not handle.
Cause I went around the turn right down. I didn't even make it off my road yet.
Yeah.
And it's just I was going 40.
Yeah.
And I totaled my truck.
Yep. The roads are
I
slippery,
had
man.
a, I
That
had a
black
nice
ice.
2014
You got
Chevy
caught on that black
Silverado,
ice.
man.
You got caught on that black ice, right?
Nah, when the cop came by, the whole road was just ice. You couldn't walk anywhere. It was
Yeah.
so cold.
Yeah.
Like the whole road was just like you could like the ambulance almost went into a ditch.
Yep.
The cop almost
No
slipped on his
traction.
ass. Like
Nobody can get any
he,
traction.
the cop was like, I get why you
And that's
did what you
usually
did.
after rainfall. Like the snow and then
Yeah.
the rain falls and make the ice extra smooth.
It was just so
It wasn't
cold.
snow, it was a solid ice
It
instead
was
of having snow.
negatives. Yeah. It was in the negatives that night, man. I was going to help a friend out of a ditch,
Mm.
and I wound up totaling my shit.
Yep.
And I'm like, I should have just told him to get a tow
Or
truck.
AAA or something, yep.
Here I am. And and now I got a fucking Equinox.
Yeah.
But it's all right. You know, it's like it's a comfortable car. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, it has space. Gets me, you know, it's a
Yeah.
newer car
It's
than
New York
what I
anyway,
have for my
man.
truck.
It's New York anyway. Having a
Like,
car in New
I need
York is
something.
difficult. Having a
Yeah,
car in New York
I had
is
something
difficult.
that was not meant for where I like.
Yeah.
I have something that's meant for what I need in the winter.
Yeah.
Because I tested it out this winter and it surprisingly did well. I had a whiteout winter this year where I couldn't see shit in front of me.
Yeah.
It looked like I was in the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Couldn't, like, everything was going, like, you know, all the snow coming towards you. It was
Flying
like an
fast, real
illusion.
quick. Yep.
Yeah. Make me look like I was going faster than I was.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going like 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
People are pulling aside. I'm just going right by them. I'm
Whenever
like,
you're driving and
damn.
the snow is hitting on the windshield, it looks like that for real. And
Yeah.
it makes the driving very difficult when you're driving and the snow is smacking the windshield.
But I just followed that yellow line, man. Thank God I had that yellow line there, and I made it home.
Yeah.
Well, holy shit, it changed in 2 seconds. It was like snowing a little bit, and then I crossed whatever bridge, and it got worse.
Yep. All right, bro. I gotta get
One
off,
place
man.
that's you gotta get off.
Yep. It's almost 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
God
sounds good,
damn.
man.
I gotta get off.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Tomorrow, remember, tomorrow we get on 7 o'clock.
This was fun. This was fun, man.
As I said, I drift in the day and I skate at night, man. The skating,
Yeah,
I get to just chill, ride, chat, hang out. So this is why I do it in the nighttime. When it's like I'm winding down, it's easier. I don't have to be driving and shifting gears and stuff. Simple.
Yep, you just chill, do a
we
few
just chill.
tricks.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's nice, man. All right, remember,
man,
tomorrow, 7 o'clock
7
we get
o'clock.
on. I'm still going to do skate
Sounds
tomorrow
good.
again. Now, I don't know when
Okay.
skate might be on because of the fact that we went overtime on drifting today and tomorrow is Sunday. Last week, Sunday was the biggest CarX drift stream ever that I'd done on the channel. So I don't know what to expect tomorrow, but everyone's going to be home. So I know I'm going to be going overtime. You see what I'm saying? So the skating will come afterward. I just don't know what time, but I will do it.
Okay.
All right. So catch you tomorrow, bro.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right. Same to you, man. All right, guys. We got to wrap this up. We got to wrap this up. Wait a minute. We still got 5 people in here. We got to wrap this up. I got to go to bed, guys. I got to go to bed. Back in Jamaica, we would be on the corner all night till the sunrise doing this thing here. We would sit and chat just like this. Shout out to all my boys. Rest in peace to the ones who are not here. But we used to sit outside in Jamaica and just chop it up just like this. You see what I'm saying? We are on the corner, on my spot. The wind's blowing. The place is nice and cool. And before you know it, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. We're like, oh, shit. But it happens just like this. The time flies,
Gotta go home.
Yep. So, all right, guys. Tomorrow, I'll be back on 7 o'clock. We drift. And then whatever time when we finish that, we get back to doing some skating again, all right? So once again, thank you guys for the support.
Good, brother.
Look at this, the number is going up for Christ. You know, it's up to 6. One more person came in here. We getting off. Thanks for the support, guys. I gotta go. I'm sorry. It's almost 3 o'clock. I gotta go to day job at 10:30 in the morning, thank God. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.
Have a good one. Peace.
All right.